Hi, good morning. I'm Bonnie. I'm here today with a all standing work bar class. I will be using a little chair for support, but I have nothing on the floor. We're going to be upright the whole time. So we will get started and ready to move. So you're just going to want a clear floor space around you to begin. We're going to come into a nice wide stance today. Take a deep breath in, reach up, and exhale down. Let those knees line up over those toes. Deep inhale, exhale, press. And inhale, draw it in. Exhale, lower it down. Let's go into this one more time. Bring those arms out into a nice press. Just hold here. Reach through those arms. I'm going to step the shoulders down the back, spread those fingers out. Take one arm, reach it up and back. And up and back. Take it up and over and bring it on back. And reach and back. A little quicker, reach. Bend and lower. You can add a little pulse with the legs if you want. Reach and reach. Bring those arms in. Take and press and twist slow. Back to center. Push and twist. Keep shoulders right over the hips. Rotate through that torso. And back in. Reach and twist. Back to that little pulse in the legs. Twisting from the waist. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Overhead, here. So we're going to go up, up, and then to twist. Rotate, and rotate. Again. Over, over, and twist, twist. Last set here. Reach, and twist, and twist. All right, keep a nice wide stance. Bring those arms back. We're going to take a little combination here. I'm going to pivot my foot, heel up, come face the side, face forward. Bring the other arm across, pivot the back foot, and center. We'll go slow around and open. Bring it around. So the foot that ends up being the front foot stays. Pivot the back. You can start to go a little bit lower and open. Arm up and around to get those shoulders down and open and down and open. We're going to do 2 pulses here. 2 center, 2 side, 2 center. You got it. Turn and open and twist. Keep those pulses going. 4 and open. And 3. Open. Again. 2. Side knees over toes. Now singles. Around. Turn the head. Focus toward that arm. And pivot. Pivot. Good. Last one. Here, let those arms swing. Down, up a few times. Now keep that wide stance. Bring the arms back open. We're going to take a lunge to one side. So drop down and lunge. Down. Lunge. So I'm straightening one leg. Bending the other. Knee falls over that ankle. Side. Again, reach down, reach out. Reach it down and stretch. Bend and stretch. Again, and stretch. 2 pulses here. Pulse in the lunge, pulse down. Pulse into that lunge. Think low, tailbone down, chest and eyes lifted, strong arms. punch toward the floor, press, press down, press side, again, press, side, and press, singles, here, down, lunge, good, down and lunge, go 4 and 3, down, 2, down, 1, come into a big circle, reverse, up, lunge, circle again, lift, around, reverse. All right, toes forward, step it in a little bit. We're gonna squat back, reach the hips, belly in, and rise to the top. Take it again, sit back. Abs lifted, knees over toes. Sit it back, reach, and rise. You got it. Go slow down, reach those hips back, rise to the top. Nice tall stance, sit back. And rise. We're going to pulse. 2 down, up and hold. 2 down, and up and hold. When we stand, try to get nice and tall. 2 down, up and hold. Keep those pulses going. Low, lower, drive it up. Again, low, lower, drive it up. Again, 2 more. Lift. Try to really reach those hips back. 8 singles. Down and up. Keep the knees slightly pressing outward. Reach the arms forward. And 3, and 2, and 1. All right, march out those legs. So if you have a support, go ahead and bring that in. And we're gonna go into our first set of work with the bar. So you're gonna want your chair to your side. Your inside leg's gonna be your supporting leg, so keep a little bend in that knee. And try to square your chest and your hips to the wall in front of you. Outside leg is lifted. I'm gonna have my hand just up on the hip. Place yours wherever you're comfortable. Start with a knee bend and a stretch. Knee in, stretch it out. So knee, we're gonna focus on bringing it up to the height of the hip crease here. The leg you're standing on is always slightly bent. You wanna keep a soft knee joint. And because we're focusing all standing work today, does not mean we're forgetting about the core. If anything, it's gonna be more integrated. Even a position like this, we're getting the obliques, reach it out, draw it in, and out. Now we're gonna draw it 3 times up, stretch it long. 3 times up, and these times we pull up, we're trying to keep the trunk as long as we can. Draw it up, up, up. Stick with these. Standing leg is our constant. Little bend in that knee. Always like to think that I can bounce into that joint a little bit, and in, in, in. Now hold it here. We're gonna take that leg, draw it up, lower it as far as you can go. So we're gonna integrate the stretch of our IT band, the lateral side of the hip, as we let that leg go down. Lower, like springboard up, go down, 2, 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, up. Keep pulling those hip bones, square to the front, take it down, 2, 3, 2 more slow like this. Reach it toward the floor, maintain the length of the trunk, and up, hold the up. Single pulse, working the outside of the leg. Watch the shoulders, work what you need to work, let go of what you don't need to work. We have 8. Point through the foot, stretch it, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it in, take your hips away, reach that arm, come into that lateral bend, rise up, go to the other side, You have a folding chair like I do, just move it around and set position. Bend into your standing side, open the chest, place the hand, draw in and out. Now I'm working here with a flexed foot, so if that works for you, it just helps connect the whole body. If you really think about all the parts of the body, draw it in and reach it long and draw it in and reach. We have those pulses. It's 3, 2, 1, kick it out. Think about maintaining this diagonal line from the ankle all the way up the side body. And that does include your head and neck. So think about, not trying to hold it up, but keep it long and up and up and up. Stretch it long and lift and lift. Now we change gears here. Point the foot, slow down, little springboard up. Slow, 2, 3, and up. The up is not about height. Still same diagonal line, length, lower, 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 draw it up and down. Float it up again, lower, slow and control, lift, down, 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 hold here, pulses up. This is where that oblique work comes in. I'm not trying to crunch the side for this one. Focusing on the leg, obliques are there to stabilize. Give me 3, 2, 1, step it down, reach. Hips go away, drop that shoulder, reach through the arm, and rise to the top. Face your support. Stand on the right leg, so toes are forward. That knee is always going to be soft. Back leg is going to lift. We're going to do a little teeter-totter is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to hinge my body and then bring it up. So it's almost like a little tricep push-up here. As I bow toward my chair, hips stay square to it, leg comes up. So try here, tip and up. The left leg or the leg that's back, you want to bring that hip forward instead of letting it open up. So that means kind of pivoting here. Keep it square and rise. And if you have a higher chair, your bend's going to be smaller. That's all good. Now that you're in your hinge, hold. Right here, standing legs going to bend and stretch up. We're going to stretch it up about 80%, so not all the way straight. Low, push. Coming into that not all the way straight position really is going to isolate the muscles of the leg. Really noticing the quad, hamstrings, glutes. Controlling this action. Down, part way up. And the arms play a role in this. They're doing those little push-ups. Down, up. Now take it down, hold. Right here. You stay in this shape. Isometric hold. Right hip is working like crazy. I know it. Flex that back leg. Now we're going to bring that back foot down. Toes down, heel up. Come into a little lunge and stretch up. You are leaning forward, but the back is nice and long and neutral. And up. Right leg's still our main driver here, but the back foot now is helping out, back leg. Take it down. The knee doesn't have to touch, but it comes pretty close. Down and up. Couple more here. Down and up. So in this little bit of a hinge, we have both feet down. We're keeping some of that stress off the front knee. So make sure you adjust for that. New move. We go down. We're going to kind of launch off. Back to that hinge. Back to the lunge. Launch off. Find that tip. Step down and down. Nice and slow. Makes it more enjoyable, right? And down. Again, launch it off, tip belly lifts, and down. And we're going to speed this up. It's up, 2, and down for 2. Launch it off. Remember, the standing leg doesn't get to straighten. That's where the work is. Up and down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6. You got it. Give me 4 and 3. Lift it 2. Lift it 1. Step it down. Give that right leg some love. You're going to do a figure 4. Cross the ankle over the knee or above the knee. Flex the foot. Send your hips back. Rock it out a little bit. And we get to take that whole set other side. I'm going to flip my chair. You guys can stay wherever you're at. Make sure you stand on your other leg. So get into that left side, is the one I'm on. Make sure you can bounce here. Far enough away that your arms are long so that you can hinge with room and rise. Plenty of time to check alignment, check form. Again, range of motion is really not our concern, but it's being even upper lower body. So if I tip with my trunk, the leg follows and rise. This time it's the right hip that's pulling forward. Pivot and up and up. Make sure that standing knee always has some give to it. And up, up, up. Now tip forward, hold. Standing knee. Bends down and it comes, what did we say, 80%, right? Think about pressing into the whole foot. So I know where all of those toes are on my left side. Press to the heel. Keep the arch slightly lifted. Down, part way up. Keep going down. Part way up. And down. Part way up. You got it. Bend. Press. And bend. Come into that isometric hold. Take it, hold it. That's where we need to use the whole body, use that core. Lengthen out through the neck. Kick that back heel out. And step the toes down. I'm going to step my bottom foot forward a little bit, just so I'm in a better place for my knees for this lunge. Down and up. Both knees forward. You do shift your weight back a little bit on this so that you're not coming down into the chair. It does go back just a little. And up. Take it down. The majority of the work is in the front leg as you press. Because remember, the back leg will become weightless here in a moment. Right? It's going to come off the floor. Take it down. And here we go. We're going to go down, launch off. Step, down, press, and tip. Taking these slow repetitions to really challenge your range of motion. See where you can go. Down, lower, press, rise. One more slow like this. And up. We're going to go down for 2 and up for 2. And down and up. Again, down and up. Remember that standing leg never straightens all the way. Keep this tempo. Head in line with the spine. Lower, press it. And up. Again, speed these up. It's down and up, down, press. Keep your eyes forward. Launch off that standing leg. 2 and 1. Step it in. Take that same leg, cross it over, figure 4, flex to foot. Rock it side to side. Alrighty. From here, I'm going to keep my bar. It's going to be at my side again. And I'm going to take a parallel squat series. So it's here if I need it, but feel free to work without it. Toes are going to be forward. I'm stepping away from the chair. I'm going to step out, squat down, bring it up, and right now I'm just going to tap the floor beside me. So step, squat down, find that arm press, rise, tap the floor. So back to the warm-up arm, fingers spread, deep of a squat as you can do comfortably. Right knees press slightly open, abs draw in, rise, and up. Now I'm going to turn this in to more of a balance. We're going to come into a passe, that's foot side of the knee, up here. So I step, lower down, rise up, and I'm going to take my arms out, a little quicker. It's down, 2, balance, down. This is why your chair is hopefully right there. Go down and up and low. So we want that springboard sensation. Low, spring it up. Take it down, spring it up, or balance here. Go down, spring it up. One more this tempo. We're going to do a 3 pulse and a lift. 3, 2, 1. Shoot it up. So I like to do this kind of low, lower, lowest to really prep for that lift. Low, lower, lowest. Drive it up. Down, 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 down. Drive it up. 8 singles to finish. Here we go. Down, up, press. Up. Can you stick it at the top? 4, 3, 2. Now really hold it here. Maybe hold it. Take those arms up. And bring it down. March it out. Change sides. Parallel those feet. Really slow. Step down and up. And we just did a little toe tap. Right down. Send those hips. Draw the abs in. Find that tall posture. Step. Slow down. Up. Find it. Step. Reach. Drive up. You can go up to passe if you want. 2 more this tempo. Lift, kind of check where the balance is on this side for you. Down, reach, and up. Now we go to a 2 and 2 count. So it's down and up. Down. Now this coming into this passe is really where our core works. Draws everything into midline. Hold. We go down, up. Sit it back. Lift tall. We want that dynamic between the squat and the lift. Here's our 3 count pulse. 1, 2, 3. Drive it up. Remember, it's okay to hold on if you need it. Down, down, down. 4 more like this. Sit, sit, and lift. Drive it up. Wherever you are at the top, just find it. Here's our singles. Down, up, lift. Keep the eyes lifted. 4 more. Go 4, and 3, and 2. Can you hold it here? Arms come up. Step it down, march those legs. All right, our final block of work today is going to be without our chair. So if you want to move it off to the side, it's all going to be done center floor. We're going to need just space around us. Combination of a lot of squats, lunges to really work those legs and also keep the core integrated. I'm going to start with my left leg being my support leg. My right leg's gonna move. It's gonna start with a squat that we just did. So I'm gonna step out into a squat. I'm gonna come down here. Now as I come up, I'm gonna step back through my passe to a forward lunge. And then up to a squat. So your modification is tap here, step forward, tap, and squat. So I'll show that again, tap, and it can just be a little step, and in, or if you want to go bigger, you try to balance, lunge, arms lift, all the way up and down. So it's an up, stretch the arms, lift, and of course, we're gonna speed this up. It's lift, up, down, lift, lunge, lift, up. Try to keep the ribs drawn in. Go straight down, straight up. 4, lift, 3, up, and 2, lift. 1 more, up and down. Stand it up. Ready for the other side. We'll squat down, find that tap, and just step and tap. Right, you need to know where you're at within your space, where you feel comfortable. Down and up. Maybe you balance, maybe you go full lunge. Down, rise, step, lift. These slow ones can be a little tougher as we organize. Step and up. We'll do 1 more slow. Down, up. Remember to tap if you need. Up. Here we go. Squat, lunge, down, up, lunge, up, up. Eyes lifted. Push into that standing leg. The back heel lifts on that lunge. 3 and 2, up, and 1, lunge, up. March it out. Awesome work. 1 more set, center floor. This one repeats back to how we started our class today. So we're in a turnout. Knees over toes. Nice deep second position plie. Arms are gonna press to our sides, and we're gonna come into our lunge. So I pivot the back foot, lower down, open, come to center, other side, pivot, open, center. Start with this. Down, 2, up for 2. Down and open. Rotate and open. You got it. Twist. Strong for 4. Strong here. Pivot the back foot. Bend and down and up. We're going to add on. Pivot, hold. Pivot here. I'm going to straighten my legs. Bend, return. Lunge, straighten, lunge, return. Let's try it that tempo. Lunge. Stretch both legs, bend both legs, stay low. Again, lunge, straighten, lunge. Let's go to tempo. Lunge, up, turn, lunge, up, and turn. You got it. Up and turn, lunge, up. Keep this going. Lift, down. Lift. 2 more right here. Up. Lunge, lift. Let's go back to the first side. Hold here. Go down and up. Down and up. Press, go straight down. 4 and 3 and 2. Center, hold here. We're almost there. Other side, and then we come to center. We stretch it out. Stay here for 8. Press. Feeling the legs today. Other side, twist, hold. Up, down, up. How low can you take it? Staying strong. 4, and 3, and 2. Center, hold. We have 16. Press open. Strong arms. Can you sit a little bit lower? 7, 6, 5. Keep pressing. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Hands to those thighs. Bend down. Take a gentle rock here. Drop one shoulder down, little twist. Think about slowing the breath. Bring that heart rate down. Come to center. Tuck and round. So again, awesome job. Thank you guys that are able to join me. Or you can always check back on my YouTube channel. You have all your workouts there as well. If you have any comments, questions, or just want to say hi, please reach out to me. Do that again, round your back. And down. We worked hard today. Let's lunge to one side. So straighten out one leg and stretch through those arms. The inner thigh really reach. And come to center, other side. Think of the knees still pressing slightly open so it doesn't fall forward. Rise. I'm going to stand, turn to the side, take one heel forward, send the hips back, and bow. Standing knee bends to give me that stretch. And rise it up. Other leg, heel down, toes up, send the butt back, lift the belly, and hold. Lift it to the top, take one foot back. So we're in our lunge, don't worry. I'm not gonna make you do those again, but little knee bend, tuck the pelvis, open up that front hip flexor, and just take those arms, if you want, interlace those hands and just open to a little bigger stretch here. Nice deep breath, feel the shoulder blades slide down the back, and rise. Turn other way, heel up, go down, tuck the pelvis, interlace those hands, reach on up. All right, shake it on out. Super work today, you guys. So as always, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you next time.